You guys really have to hang with me this morning. Okay. I had more alcohol in my system than I've had in a very long time. And of course, I am not a punk. So I am getting up and doing my RIM series this morning. Hi. Good morning. Which also means, one, I need to warm up the voice. We're going to be doing our blurb, goals, and rules. And two, yeah. Oh boy. Not the drunken overs. However, it's definitely been a morning for sure. So we're just gonna wake up. We're gonna get my brain working because I've got a day plan today, and no, silly stuff. The head is gonna get in the way of that. Oh boy. Hi. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the streamo. My name is Aunt Sidina. Welcome. This is my Rimworld 100-year challenge. I got a lot of series going on right now, but this is still the one that is the nearest and dearest to my heart because I am having my 100-year colony. I don't care that it's ridiculous. I don't care that it's probably going to break the game in 16 million different ways. I want it. I'm going to have it. There. Woo, okay. In my little series I got going on here, I got some goals, rules, and some blurbs. Goals: survive and thrive 100 years. Now, any other normal game, that might be easy to do. It's not. It's not in Rimworld. Because I'm not just sitting a base up and then letting it autoplay. I have stuff set for every 10-year chunkums. And we're about to go into year 40. Yay. Once we do, it's time to get the menagerie set. Oh boy. Complete all game endings that don't end the world. There's only 2 that I can't do. One is Arca Nexus. Arca Nexus, the end panel, you just fuck off. I mean, you're one with the Arco Tech net, and the actual physical world doesn't bother you anymore. The second one is Planet Killer. way back in the day, for us that have been here playing this dinky game for a long time, you used to know you used to get it randomly. You'd get a quest, Planet Killer incoming. Now you have to set that shit to go off. Oh boy. Good, because those are scary. Never done a Planet Killer run. We'll probably never successfully do a Planet Killer run because you have to be focused and what is the word? Damn it. There's a word that goes there. Efficient. But you have to be focused and efficient to be able to do that run properly. And I am neither. Not enough to do a Planet Killer. But what we can do, ship launch, royalty, anomaly, and odyssey. We did anomaly, cleared that up before year 20. We did the royalty ending before year 30. I did great, surprisingly. And anomaly did give me my unlimited power, so I'm very happy because that content. So scary. We got the ship launch, and it's coming up years 50 to 60. We're gonna do it the traditional way. Excuse me. That's why we warm up the voice. I'm gonna do it the traditional way. I think I'm gonna actually send out a on-foot caravan. Go down to the shipyard. Get it all fixed up, send it off, get defenses, and then when the ship drops, everybody that's in that tile gets to leave. It's a good way for me to recycle and or put out to the happy space farm my older colonist, so I don't feel so bad about putting them down in their old age. So there's that. They're gonna go live happily ever after on a glitter world planet. I'm sorry, I'm sticking to it. Build a zoo and collect all the animals in a fully functioning second colony. Those two have merged. Why have they merged? Well, your girl based way too hard at Tasty Mountain Home, and now there is no fucking room for 109 times 2 animals, plus all the kibble it's going to require to keep them remotely alive for any length of time whatsoever. So this next base is going to be a lot of fucking math. A lot of fucking math. Not to mention, I want to adjust that XXL for kibble and a couple of I can see you. You're 13 pounds of cat. I can see you. You're 16 pounds of cat. I don't. Cat on keyboard. You guys are not fussing and fighting right here on my desk. And that scrumpling sound that you heard was they both went ass over tea kettle on the other side of my desk because I touched one lightly on the butt. Cats are weird. I had a point. Yeah. So I based too hard. We're going to do a whole lot of math. I'm going to adjust my stack so that way the kibble can go where it needs to go without piling up in a big, huge mess. And I'm going to need 16K worth of kibble just to start. So we've got to get that rolling like now. We're not even going to get our animals till years 70 and 80. That's 20 years for me to stockpile. And still I don't know that I'll have enough time for that. Oh, hi. Welcome to the streamo. Full grav ship the full crew and grab anchors. The Velcro has to turn into the Beerus, and I think I'm going to send him up into space. I think we're going to get rid of the shipyard. We're going to send him up into space and see how that does. Potentially. Because we can load more shit into the ship jumps than I can in a caravan. And we'll just park in space. If we can. I gotta see if we can park in space. Can you park in space? Can you even build in space? I don't know. We have some experimentation to do, so we'll have to figure that out. Fleet of transport ships. I've got 15 at Tasty Mountain Home. We'll have another 15 at the menagerie. I don't know where I'm going to put them yet, but that's okay. Perfectly balanced. Why we're taking the menagerie low and slow, so that way I can get all that beautiful, beautiful infrastructure in place. Why do I make things so hard for myself? I have no idea. No clue. No clue. Rules, babies. We've got some. So 0 safe coming. This one is actually one of my favorite rules so far in both of my series, because before then I would save scum everything. I have the VODs on YouTube. If you want to go back, I once re-rolled. Excuse me a moment. Gross. And that was live on camera. Of course it was. Fuck. I have VODs, but I have re-rolled up to like 20 times. That's why I hate getting nemesises. I have one quest to go and kill like 20 of them. I had to re-roll that again and again and again because it kept wiping my fucking people out. None of that. If I take on a challenge that's too difficult and I lose pawns because of it, that's my fault. And I will deal, and my pawns will deal with the consequences of my own actions. Let it burn. Pawns before stuff. We got to go fix Soren today because he got one-shotted. It does happen. Even though my colonists were in full armor. Sometimes it happens and they get one-shotted, and when you resurrect them, they sit in bed all day because their brain has a mingled scar in it. Oops. I can't wait for new arrivals if everything goes completely tits up. It shouldn't. I have ovums for days. I've got to do another ovum run. Again, I've been saying that for the last 10 years. I've got to get that done. today. I'll do that when I take a look at everybody's health homes. We got about a year left before we get really into the menagerie run. So I've got enough time to get everybody all fixed up with the biotics. All housemates, colonists, and prisoners must be converted. I'm not having a problem with this at all. My guys are very much into timekeepers, and they will fight your motherfucking ass because of it. I love my pawn so much. I can only have a total of 10 native pawns. Well, what is a native pawn? A native pawn is somebody I had no control over how they were created. They're just guys walking out and about along the map. I can only have 10. Again, I'm not having a problem with that either, because all my other people must be born or created on my map. I've got 57, nearly 60 pawns all told, counting housemates across 7 different maps at the moment. I was not having any problems with that, and all of them were born or created except for those prime 10. And they're amazing. Literally amazing. Like, those pawns can do anything I ask of them. It's awesome. A housemaid ratio cannot exceed 1 to 5 colonists. We're actually we're getting another housemaid prepped right now. Karev, I think. And we'll have to see where I'm at in my naming conventions, because they're done against the Greek phonic alphabet. So I'll have to see what my next name is in that progression. Because we lost Moo last episode to an alpha thrombo. I tried to get it and tame it. It did not work. It's fine. We'll find one. It just won't be right now. Housemates don't count to my colony total. One faction on site, no mercy. That was the Fear of Fido. They no longer fucking exist. They killed my Iggy. I killed their entire faction. Might have been slight overkill, but I call it justice. They deserved it. And tattered apparel is an unforgivable sin. Not on my map. Take a look at this. This should be the last time we see the 30s. It's going to be today. This is it. We're getting into a whole new time bracket, and I can't wait. I don't care what you say, buddy. I am playing my video games, and no. I made sure, 1, to feed your ass, 2, to water your ass, and 3, to pet you. We just got up. Yes. Sassy little shit. Pet. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Voices. No, we're not restarting. What the hell? I'm not restarting that. Fuck that. We're not restarting this. I mean, if it goes tits up and I've got to like crawl my way to year 100, we're doing it. Because, no. And also, yay. Brody has arrived. We've got to protect him for 22 days. And we did the Epicaron run. All of the Epicarons are gone. I've got all of the things I could ever need. We're going to break these down. I'm going to get the red wall redone. And that should be it. We're still hauling stuff from the rest of the fray, so that's alright. I also need to check and make sure that I've got my mechs where they need to be and all that good stuff. Right now, I'm just going to let them do their thing. Let's see, what else do we have? Body parts. Fix Soren. Check my power supply. We are down a nugget. Thank you, fucking insects. You assholes, they ate a nugget. I know I call them nuggets. I know, because that's what the guy who showed me the farm calls them. They're delightful little nuggets. But they are not for eating. They're precious infrastructure, not for eating. And those insects, like, that is the 3rd time those insects have got my nuggets. And I'm tempted to do a bait room, but I shouldn't have to. And I also don't want to put turrets in there because that's not going to help. What will help is having them all in individual rooms where they can't come up through the floors. But then again, they can come up through the floors, so I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. Flip. Get that moved. That guy needs to be run to the recharger. Zan, honey, when you get up, carry them to the recharger. We've got everybody set on unforbidden, so that should happen relatively decently timed. All this in here is fine. Yeah. All right. Once we get these done, then I want to take a look and see who needs what kind of body parts, who else needs to go in here. Because I think Martina has got a mangled brain scar that we're going to handle, but that's all right. I also want to start making sure that everybody is full bionics. At least my ship crews, but that's going to take time. Fortunately, time we do have. Unfortunately for them, I got to make sure I got my good doctors ready to go, and that's good. They move. But then get some airflow. It's almost time to get my other fan out. Ooh, fuck. Okay. I am the okays. Ugh. There's also a reason why I don't drink very much. The morning after is so gross. Alright, so we're going to load Soren in, but first they've got to load it up. So he should be doing pretty quickly. Shouldn't take that long. And we got inspired surgeries. There we go. So we're going to begin with Soren. Confirm. And my ER bottoms, not Kevin. Oh. Is anybody going to grab Soren? Alright, Wicked, go! Did you literally run away? Oh, you were right there. Sometimes my pawns just don't make no sense. So we got Soren in. We're going to go take a... Oh my goodness. Hi, everybody. Welcome to a very early Saturday morning Rimworld stream where I am still slightly drunk. I will be sober by the time I gotta go drive to my hair appointment. Hi, Hellraiser. Welcome, welcome. No, we're getting into year 40. It's just right around the corner, so we should hit year 40 today. I've got to get my people fixed from where we went on our Fear of Fido adventure, because the Fear of Fido are no more. Their faction is extinct. They don't have a singular base left. And the voice is a little rough, one because it's the fucking early in the morning. The sun's not even out yet, and I'm up streaming. And 2, I really got drunk last night. Most of it being on stream with my sister. It was totally not a bad influence on my life, I promise. While they're finishing that, let's take a look and see who else needs a bio sculpted. So we're looking for things that I can't fix with bionics. I'm looking for scars. See, Evans has got a stab scar. So far, Evans. Lungs I can fix. Haven has a spine. We can fix that with a spine. Kidneys we can fix. Ears we can fix, but those get into our housemaid. So it looks like Evans gets to go into the hole to get fixed. Where is my Evanses? Fern, Elvin. Where is my Evans? Evans. We'll get them fixed here in just a hot minute. Everybody else, I'm going to close off the hospital rooms one by one. And we'll just... No. That's close enough. I am going to unmedical these guys down here, though. I already have. Look at me go. I have a brain and I like to use it. Alright, Evans. You get to fill that up. And you're going to be right there. So that way I can put you in, baby. Get that scar all taken care of. But welcome. Gonna have some fun. Not a really long stream today on Rimworld. I gotta go do adulting stuff, but tomorrow morning we'll get us a really good stream in. And what I mean by really good, this is still gonna be like a 3-hour stream. Minimum. I consider a good long stream to be closer to, say, 7 to 8. Evans. Do the thing. Perfect. Bioregeneration. Confirm. These 2 pawns are unavailable for up to, I think the maximum is like 20-25 days. I could have a biosculptor pod for everybody, but just deconstructing them and rebuilding them is like super easy because not everybody uses them. And since we're not techists, I don't have to worry about the charges, the neurochargers. For our ideology, I don't think we've done too bad. It is on the lighter side of ideologies, but that's perfectly fine. Collectivist, shit. Pizza sizzlinizers, tunneler, and human primacy. Slavery is honorable. Body modification is approved. Indoor insects, high mining yields, and skull spikes. Jeez. Child labor is disapproved on my colony, though. My babies get to be babies and not little haul horses. Work horses? One of those words is correct, and I don't know which one. But it's fine. let's see. What else do we got? That's done. Let's get the body parts. I know Binks is rather hurt. I'm going to take a look at my schedule. Good. Googly moogly, my people are all over the place. You know what I need? I need to get out my notebook. Bear with me while I go get evidently my entire life sorted before I get this started really well. So I know what I did with my Rimworld notebook. I got my Guild Wars notebook out. There you are, right over there. No. Don't look at me like that. You've had food and water and pets and snuggles this morning, butthole. My cat is looking at me like I have harmed him irrevocably for all time. Nico, Evans, Ubon, Binks and Hector. Moss, Chris, Zan and Xander. So is Victor not a night-night baby? Victor's and Xander. Oh, nope, Victor is not a night-night baby. He's gonna fuck up my whole thing. It's fine. It'll be fine. We're just going to move their tabbies all the way down here. Chris and Moss need to stay together because they're matched and paired and mated. Note to self, when I do the Centurion and I get everybody together, I've got to lock them.
You alive?
I'm not only am I alive, but I'm up and streaming.
Okay, no worries. Hey, when Mom gets up, can you have her give Taz some medicine? He's a little tired. I don't want to wake him up to give it to him.
Yeah, nope. No, I'm perfectly fine. However, it seems that my cats have found the one packet of onion ring sauce I had from Burger King the other day, and they decided to drop it on Mom's head last night. So I've got to wash all of my pillows because they're covered in Burger King sauce.
Honestly, I'd just buy new pillows. I'd buy new ones. I'm not doing all that.
I do need new pillows. And I'm going to Walmart today.
Huh?
Said I do need new pillows and I'm going to Walmart today.
What are you getting from Walmart?
I gotta get more tea. Mm-hmm. It's payday. I gotta get cat food, litter.
Gotcha.
All the things. Hug.
Fine.
Yay, I got my hug.
I'm gonna go to Walmart after I get off work too, so.
I'll have my budget done up and know what we can do for groceries later too.
We need to check the deep freezer and see exactly what we got in there.
Chicken that's been in there for forever.
It hasn't been in there for forever. We've been rotating it out, but we do need to check and get a list to make sure.
Yep. Finally got my hug. I asked her yesterday how comfortable she was to get up and give me a hug, and she didn't. I got one from my brotacho. All right. Now, let me get everybody else moved over. Chris Moss is Nico. Evans is in the hole. Ubon. Hector. Gotta look because we got Haven and Hector. There's the Hecty boy. Alright, so that should take care of this a little bit. Evans, I can't move yet. I got two of my people don't have meditation. How dare. How dare. And the rest of that's okay. I've also got to... Let's do health ums first. Health. I have a trader. Let's do the trader first. Don't anybody close? Bree. Bree, baby. Go... Get out of my house if you're going to make it nasty. Rude. So rude. I'm not gonna waste already. I know that you guys know I got a new computer because my old one could just not keep up with what I was asking this game to do. So I've got the new one, and nothing makes me more happy than being able to scroll this trader window without that little time delay on it. So there's that. I'm super happy. It's the little things in life. It's the little things. I really don't have anything to sell this guy unless we get down here into the shit we can give away. Who am I trading with? I don't think that's Lagua. It is Lagua. Okay, so we can spoil them a little bit. Just a wee bit, though. Get some of this shit out of the way. Oh boy, I've got a lot of broken gear in here. I shouldn't, but it's okay. Looking for some small things. We've got enough space to take most of these off our hands, and we're absolutely going to take advantage of that. The more shit I can get out of my stockpiles, the better. We don't need to sell them any art. Confirm. Now, get off my damn tile, because you're getting animal drop-ins in my base. Rude. Okay. Now we're going to focus. Let me take a look at my singing pages, see if they're ready for another I just need death rest. There goes my sister. She's leaving for the day. I hope she has a good day. Alright, let's check see if my singing pages are ready for another round of gene therapy. It's therapy. It's therapeutic. It's fine. They're not in any danger as long as just Swarsha. Move your message. I can't select my top line when they're like that. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get these guys drafted. And get them in for another gene rest. I just need death rest. That's all I need. I need one person to spit out that little death resty gene. And this is like I've tried for years so far. So we'll have to see. We'll just have to see. I need it. Yes, I could make a singing page that doesn't have all the down parts about it. But I want a pure copy. I just want them paired. I want them bonded. It's my fantasy game, and I want couples that don't cheat on each other. I know. So selfish of me. It's another combat supplier at that one. We will go talk to. And Hunch is downstairs making masterworks like it's his job. Because technically it is at this point. Hector, you're right there, baby. Who are we talking to? Yumi shipping. Yeah. Not so healthy negotiator. It'll be fine. I'm sitting on 14k worth of shit. I'll be good. What's up there? Archite. I need more Archite capsules. That's going to be what kills us. Because I've got all these. How many do we have? It's still saying we only have 8 chips. I could have sworn I did 9 total. But I think I'll take the 8. I really don't want to do any more of those. Those are a pain in the butt. Alright, let's get rid of some of these that is busted. And we can get rid of some of these that are busted. Because this is a orbital trader. They should have a little bit more money. And I need to get their faction up again. The one good thing about having, like, doing those faction base annihilation runs is everybody loves us. That'll steadily drop down, which is fine. 2890. Confirm. But we got some value tweak. Warren and Haven are social fighting. What started that? Haven insulted Warren's body. Guys, keep your mouths off the other people's bodies, please. You do not have to comment. If something's bugging you, keep it to your damn self. Oh, my colonists are assholes. The colonists are assholes. Let's get this done. Let's get that done. Let's take a look at all my guys. Make sure everybody is healthy. Skull specks on the outside there. That's fine. Go ahead and unforbid these things so we can get them in there to move. That is a signal chip that's deteriorating outside. Can't have that. Let's go bring that in. Dead monkeys. Alright, so we're gonna wait. That should almost be done, yeah. Time should already have the ship gene. But I'm gonna check. No, she doesn't. So let's go ahead and get our ship crew at least planned. While I'm waiting for everybody's genomes to drop, because I love a good plan. So it's everybody in this gen. I don't even know how many generations I'm on. Still greats. I don't know if they go into greats. But that's fine. So it's going to be time. Ubel. Victoria. What's our other babums? Wisteria and Bun. Favorite flower, by the way. Love me a wisteria. Are you kidding? Still no death rest? Toxic lungs, UV sensitivity, size sensitive, super fast. Motherfuck it. Arg. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ship captains are going to be Captain and this one, Brienne. Which is funny because Arya and GK and Captain and Brienne, they're both couples named after my sister. Captain is a direct copy pawn of GK through the anomaly. He's the only one that survived without like having complete cell degeneration or losing their fucking minds where I had to off them. So that's good. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The baby is over in here. Stay over here. I'm pretty sure. Speaking, I need stuff. I need to have them. Oh, did I already do it? No, I have not. They need a school desk. We'll do 2 side by side. Let's do. Where is the blackboard? Blackboard. And it's three. Three can be attached to one. I know it's off, but right now we're just... We're just getting those done. That baby's going to be up before I know it. I want to at least make sure they can do the things. I also need... Misky. Comms console. For radio talking. And toy boxes. Good gravy. I'm having babies over here and I don't even have their shit ready. Go figure. Toy box. Alright. And that's Zia. Zia stays over here. It's also almost time for me to do a completely another run of our damn naming conventions. I've used almost all the names already. It's not even year 40 yet. Ooh, Festivus. Let's get that done now that everybody's out. And, yeah. We might be making some art. Just hypothetically, we have a little bit. So, I want a full ship crew. I want 12. Plus 2 housemaids. We have to make sure our housemaids... Do I want housemaids or max? Housemaids. Alright, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to pick another 5. Or create another 5. Which I have 4 running downstairs. Because I thought I wanted 10, but I think I want 12. And they're gonna go live on the Velcro and then up in the Beerus. So we gotta get that fixed. But first, we're gonna check. We're gonna check on our people, see who needs what kind of extra supplements. Alright, so Xander has a mech link, but he has no additional things. We're not gonna look for additionals, we're just gonna look for problems. Hector needs a lung. Well, you know what, Hector? Good news for you. I have lungs. Let's get him a lung. Anesthetize. Lung. They're in here somewhere. Toxic lung. And left lung. Alright, you get your ass up here and go to sleep. Everybody's work priorities need to be reset. All kind of stuff. I have some of the best doctors. Do you want some of the ones that aren't great to back off? I don't want anybody below 10 attempting this at the moment. 11 and up. Perfect. And then my little ER bot should be all over this. It looks like Warren's going to be doing this surgery today. Beautiful. Alright, so then we go to Binks, who needs a lung and a leg. Binks is going to get the architect leg, I think. You know, we'll just do regular bionic. So anesthetize. We need a leg. And we need another lung. I should have more lungs. I don't have a lung. I do. I do have a lung. It's just not a bionic lung. That's fine. Alright, and then Binks, get your butt up here. And rest until healed. And then once these two are down, we'll go have our Festivus. Get everybody healed up, patched up. I have a lot of wounds from our little escapades. Put her over here. Just she's a little bit closer. Somebody should get started on that immediately. Also, it's dawn. The dawn is breaking. My cats are lounging in the window. Hey, GK. Good morning. I am slowly reviving myself. I got water and tea. Dude, like, I was so much whiskey last night. But I bounced back pretty well. Don't even have a headache. My voice is all crackly. Ooh. But yep. Alright, Ryan. I know Ryan shouldn't fuck this up. He's a very good doctor. I've got my ship babies done up. They're going on the wall. And also, thank you guys, the viewers, because you guys bought my whiskey last night. Ha. I appreciate that. I just hope I wasn't. I know I wasn't, because I didn't even get close to blackout. But I do get a little silly when I've had a few drinks. It's fine. We're gonna go probably till like 9:45-ish my time. I've got to get a shower and get ready to go get my hair cut. I got to take my mom out. Home, slight nap, and then it'll be Guild Wars runs this afternoon. We are finally up to the Eye of the North, and that's going to be a lot of fun shit. I've got a decent build on Ante going on right now. I've got Beastmaster that I'm trying out, and so far I'm really liking it. I forgot how much fun running a Beastmaster was in Guild Wars. Okay. That game, gets me hooked every fucking time. Every time. Alright, so Binks is down. Let's try to see who else needs stuff. Moss has all the bionics. Chris needs a kidney. Alright, well, good news, Chris. We can give you said kidney. I've got kidneys for days. I just want to make sure everybody's all good to go, so that way I don't have to worry about anybody over here before we go and really get into the menagerie. Oh, nope. We're going to have a Festivus. Let's do that first. Let's see if we can have a Festivus without my guys having another social fight. Also, here we go. Brochacho, I know that you're watching now, so I'm going to give this a quick pause. If you go up here, this is the last of the Fido. This is my They're not a housemaid. They're a glorified clean sweeper. But if you see here, there is no sleep tab. Her mood is beyond phenomenal because she's got a bliss lobotomy. And her bio is, this is my gene pack for it. Scarless, nonsense, I cannot say that word. They don't get age-related shit. Psychically deaf, fast runner, cold tolerant, superheat tolerant, toxic immunity, vacuum resistant, pyrophobia, dead calm, weak melee, never sleep. Never sleep. Delicate, low libido, very unattractive, pale yellow skin, strong stomach, robust, nearsighted, dark vision, elongated fingers, furry tail, and then all the extra shit I could pile on to get their metabolic rate. Because they're already, like, they have all of this up here. Yes, right there. Never sleep. So completely gets rid of the sleep need in totality. Lulu, you're going to start off our Festivus with us. And begin. And I don't have any mods. This is straight vanilla jeans. No. What did I pick for mine? 1x1 tables and stackable chunks. It's fine. I'm actually not doing too bad with vanilla setup. No, I likes it. And that's an unforgettable one. Perfect. Now let's get Chris squared away because he needs a kidney. Health. Alright. Anesthetize. Let's give him a tox kidney. What's that, right kidney? Tox, anti-tox kidney. Right. Let's go put him to sleep in the good bed. Alright, Chris is going to be squared away. Victor's good. Time has no bionics whatsoever. Let's get that fixed. Time, what is your main? You like cooking. Okay, so nothing's going to help you with that. Possibly a stomach. Let's anesthetize. And let's give you a generic one. Let's give you a coagulator. Let's get you in the right. Oh, they already knocked her ass out. Don't worry about it, Mom. We got this. We need a spine for Haven. Anesthetize. Bionic spine. There we go. Haven, come and rest until healed, baby. Warren's good. Issa's good. Martina is good. Lando needs a left arm. Let's give Lando a... What's your specialty, Lando? Construction and mining. Alright. So let's give him the architect arm. I believe I do have one. It's left. Left. Bionic arm, left shoulder. I don't have an archite arm. That's fine. Oh, Lando. Go over there. Good. Captain does not have any at all, so let's get them. I need to do the ship one for them. They need a captain's thingy, and I know I have them. I've just got to find where the fuck they're at. pilot assist. And a vac skin gland just to be sure. It'll help. Back resistance, and then we're going to give them other stuff. Let's do a neurocalculator as well. Captain, you rest over here. Xander and Elvin are social fighting. What the fuck started that? Guys. Elvin directly insulted Xander's eating habits. Don't... Man, my colonists are assholes. My colonists are legit assholes. I'm thinking about giving the Never Sleep gene to all of my people that are housemates, but that seems a little... Like, I did that for the last of Fear of Fido, because they're... The whole faction pissed me off, so they never get any comfort. Their comfort is always at 0. So I don't want to do that to my normal housemates, even though it would make them way fucking efficient. I'm not going to do that because that seems like a shitty thing to do, and I'm not going to do that to them. Their faction didn't absolutely piss me off. All right, Captain is getting all of his implants. Kaz also doesn't have any bionics. Let's fix that. Anesthetisms. Let's, Kaz is my, let's give him an aesthetic shaper. And a healing enhancer. Let's go get him. Let's go down. And then Ryan, when I do their gene regrows, I'm going to have to make sure that he gets a thing. Alright, Wicca needs 2 kidneys. Anesthetize kidney 1 and kidney 2. Alright, and what is she doing? She's installing shapers. And that's everybody. We're on the 11th of August. I gotta go make sure that they're already sent up all the bricks from the Underdark under here, and it looks like they're still working on it. So we're gonna send everybody upstairs. We're gonna send them with all of the bricks, so the bricks won't deteriorate. We're just gonna have them send those, and then it'll take a minute, and we gotta watch to make sure that we send them all back downstairs as well. I don't want them up there without supervision. They need supervision up there. Also, it's a little chilly. Do I want a sweater or a blankie? I don't know. What's within easy reach? None of those. None of those things are in grabbing distance. Darn it. Auto doors might need to be a thing in here as well. Alright. Let's view the surface. Enter set stockpile. Everybody go back down. Back in the hole. And Wisteria has a growth moment. Beautiful. Let's go see what she's got. All right, so this is her first growth moment. She's got 4. Beautiful. Let's see what we've got. We got fast learner, kind, slothful, slow learner, sickly, and no trait. We're going to go fast learner on that. We're going to go... She is slated for the ship. So I need a medical, a crafting. I want shooters and not meleeists. I'm going to try to get them down before they even get close to the ship. And... mining. Beautiful. 4 colonists need our death rustums. Let's make sure Wiki gets fixed first. And then that's everybody healed up with all the body parts. We'll do another run just to make sure. I think I've got one person that doesn't have any at all. I said I'd come back to. Karev. Let's see how you're doing. How's your will at? Your will is done. So, my last... one was Mew and New. So let's see what my next naming convention is for my guys. Excuse you, there's a little ant on my keyboard. Why are you on my keyboard, little dude? You're gonna get smushed. And their new name is going to be Z once we get them done. XI. Ixie? I'll figure out what I'm going to call them. I love how Hector's just like, alright, so this is how it's going to be. Alright, Rev, Bio, you are now named Ixie. And you are a housemaid. Alright, let's go to assign. You get housemaids. You get the good meds. Housemaids need to get a tea time. That's correct. You get a housemaid schedule. I need to fix the last. There. Perfect. Paste on that. Now let's take a look at your work. I got you because you are a good... grower, miner. Take that mine away, put it on a 4. I'll put that at a 2 and a 2. Nope. What's that? Crafting and fishing? I had those right. Perfect. So they'll go and do that. And they'll get... they're on it. Frozen won't dissolve. I still have enough room in my toxic waste pack, so even with our guys up and running, it shouldn't be an issue. Let's do one more run. Let's make sure I've got everybody, and then we will look at my housemates to see what they need. Alright, so all Xander has is a Psyleak and a Mech Leveler. So let's give him some cool stuff. Anesthetize. Let's go with a Bionic Heart. And I don't have any more half wires, do I? Or circadians. Xander. Rest until little buddy. And then we're going to put everybody back down for death resties. So it's absolutely deserved. Perfect. Now let me go back to my Twitcho chattos. Sorry if I missed one. I didn't hear a donk, so hopefully I have it. And a bulk goods trader. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Is that over here? Is that over there? Yep, that's over here. The baby's up here by themselves. The fuck? I did not realize that they were going to take the baby. That baby would have died out there. Oh boy. Note to self, don't do that again. I don't want to have little babies on the map. There we go. You guys saw nothing. I did not just leave an infant outside to be murdered by the elements. I totally did not do that. Whew. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back over here. I'm not actually trying to do an infanticide. Let's get all of this hauled in. I do need more haulers, that's for sure. So I'll take a look at our guys. I know I have enough room for some of them. I think they can have up to 21 per with the bandwidth packs. I'm supposed to be loading shit up to go to Hyberus. Hello? Supposed to be loading things to go to the other colony. So let's do that. We're going to load this one. Because it's enough chem fuel. I need to reset them anyway. No. Nope. Get off the keyboard. Sorry about that, guys. Gravy kitty. Alright, so let's set this all to load. We want to put stuff in here that's not going to deteriorate. We're going to be making our own of those. We need these. Shuttle engines go. I used my last resurrector mech over there, so we're going to send some more. 13,000 bioferrite. Yep, we're back up to par. What else do I need to send? The stuff for my mechanators, for sure. I don't have the genomes done because I need more archive capsules. I need to send at least 2 Harbinger seeds. I thought about sending the Arcan seed, but I want to save that for the ship. I think. Doesn't make sense for me to put it on the ship, though. Makes more sense for me to have those as Beerus. No, sir. I love you, but you gotta... Nope. Nope. It's being all the brat right now. We're going to send a word of love. That we're going to send a far skip. One of those. We're going to send all of the animals cooking. All those have got to go. We'll send all the skill trainers. Now we just need the things for the toxic waste pack stuff down here. And then the bands. So we're gonna go all the nanos, half of the signal chips. So that's 11. Yay, go brain. Let's send 2 of the cyclers. I need more things over there, and we're not making them just yet. The band packs. Have they been created yet? They have. All 3 of those. Everything else we can make over there. I think that's good. Alright, so that'll be loaded up. It'll take some time, but that's good. I also need to go over here and turn off the band packs before they make some more of them. It's there, and I've suspended the back suits for now. Yeah, no, that's right. Alright, let's move these. Do I want those in there? Do they need to go over here? That looks good. Don't think I need any more in the interior. We can deconstruct these. Let's get all these hauled in. If I have time to, they've got a massive haul job. And then let's go ahead and get our beautiful red lines back. We should have plenty of Devil Strand. I think that was one of the better aesthetic choices I've made over here, is to put this red line in because it's really pretty. It gives good definition about where it's at. Very eye-catching. I likes it. This area over here. Oh, we got some things that need to be deconstructed too. And then I need an additional interior wall here. I also think I want to put the exit over here, so we'll deconstruct this way. Deconstruct that. We'll put a decent wall in here. The uranium walls at 3 thick have worked exceptionally well, even with the full mech raids. Nobody's busted through, except that one time that they had tunnelers, and that doesn't count because they had fucking tunnelers. But normal wear and tear and such, I haven't come across an anti-grain or a Doom rocket launcher either. So all in all, not too shabby. Got to get in here, rename my mechs, and get all my mechs straightened out, because some of them are not where they're supposed to be. Nachos. Okay, he's actively charging. Alright, who's Victor's their overseer? Don't want Victor to be their overseer. That's Stan. Make sure they're on. Ah, there we go. That will help. And then let's switch them to name. Victor's got that one. I think that's the only one he's got control over. And that should help him load up. Group 2. Let's go ahead and get them back in where they need to go. Scythers. Not until that guy's charged, though. Because they'll just pop him off the recharger. Dan, did you get lost? No, he didn't get lost. It's just a really big base. Really? Really? Do I not have my scythers set? Okay. We'll wait until they decide they want to charge back up. I probably will put a charging bay in here somewhere. No, I have a charging bay. They just need to get to it. That's fine. All the things are fine. And we'll make sure that all gets done. That is a good trader. I need to trade with them. Who's up? Ubon! You is up. Let's see where they go. And then we need to send some drop pods to our buddies. Oh, let's set these to load. We're going to load up. What says, I'm sorry I accidentally killed one of your pawns. Let's be friends again. No. I need to do this real quick. Because I remembered something. I can put these in a line. And then I can send them off as a launch group. That's what we'll do. Component, advanced components. We're going to grab all of those. All of the glitter roll medicine. All of the plasteel. Because I've got money. Do you want my smoke leaves? Probably not. Gotta sell off our duplicate xenogerms. We should have a few. Orange. Evidently, I don't have orange yet. One of the super heals. We'll get into the packs. Vertigo Pulse, I don't need. Berserk Pulse, I won't need. Blackjack book. More books for the book god. Extinctor's memories. Shoot. Let's see. Elbow blades I won't need. That Architect Eye I want. Load shield pack. Alright, let's sell off a lot of our statues. I know I was going to send those as gifts, but I've got plenty downstairs. My guys are busy working up here. I love that. I want to have us some good artistes. Good. Giggly miggly. Look at all that. Not only are they going to take most of our stuff. Oh, we got a good trade on that as well. Very good, very good, very good. Fern, bank that gene, and then we'll have you bank that other gene. And then we're going to select all the stuff. Get everything in. Plastil's fine outside for the moment. I'm going to add tainted apparel over here. I think. Let's go apparel. I do have allow tainted. Yeah. And we could probably get these hauled next. Yes. A mech cluster. Well, that's awfully nice of you. What'd you bring? A psychic droner? Some furrow turrets, centipede gunner, and a dropper. Victor, where are you going, baby? Okay, he's building. Did it come with a timer? Or is an unstable power cell? Do I want an unstable power cell? Do I need an unstable power cell? Well, it's not active yet, so we'll wait at least a day or two. Then we'll go and knock it out. I'm so ridiculously proud of this base. It's so pretty. Now on that note, it has definitely been an hour and there's a raid. Is that here? No, that's over here. Well, I was going to take my walk break, but I think we'll take care of this first. You guys. Let's make sure nobody's holding the baby. Nobody's holding the baby this time. Let's go ahead and get them drafted before I send them up. We'll go take care of that raid super fast. And I'm going to take my walk break. Where are you guys going? They're coming from my power supply, I think. I'm going to split half off to go take care of this little shit. And just that fast, they're done. All done. Yes. Run, you little shit. Flee. Flee. Yeah, we'll take care of that. I'm going to go for my walk break, and then we are going to see 13th of August. We should absolutely get to year 40 today. And then we'll, I did get all of my goodies from my other computer transferred over. So we'll even change the cards, everything else. And I will be right back. Give me a moment. Let's watch the babies. And Hush, as he does Rimworld. Oh, we got to get all that stuff out there. You see all those masterworks out there? We got to get that fixed. I will be right back. Sorry about that. It took a little bit longer than I expected, but I've got everything I need. We shouldn't have any more interruptions. Oh. Awesome. Alright, we're back. Let's go. Magazelles. I do not have to worry about any magazelles. I don't know where it's at, but I know I don't have to worry about nothing. Alright, let's take a look. Got one more quadrum to go. Being near 40. I'm super excited. Let's go ahead and take care of this Met cluster. Everybody should be up. Well, let's see. What's the best way to handle this situation? I need to split my guys into twos. There and there. I don't think they'll go off until I start messing with shit. So let's get my meleeists to the front. Lando can stay behind. He doesn't have a shield belt. I gotta figure out why he doesn't have a shield belt. He's a meleeist. He's supposed to have a shield belt at all times. Okay, so we got our meleeers. I'm gonna go send my meleeers after these guys. I'm gonna send the rest of these guys after the shooty boys. You guys go up that way. You guys go down here. We're gonna split them half and half on these turrets. So Garnet, so you guys go here. Odin, Hector, Nico. You guys go there. So I've got shooty guys. I've got melee guys. I've got my other shooty guys. I'm going to go ahead and... Does anybody have a shock lance? I'll put them on that. Put these guys on that. Put these guys on that. Do you guys have a shock lance? No, but you do have turrets. And we do have a shock lance when that guy gets into range. Let's do it. That Inferno cannon. You bastard. Let's get everybody out of the way. Second shock lance. Go down, motherfucker. Say goodnight. Beautiful. You guys go help them with that fucking thing. And you guys can come down here. You guys can undraft. You guys got a little hurt. Alright. I want you guys on. Let's get that dude taken care of. Then that guy, Odin. I want you to go ahead and bust that dude. You guys can get this guy too. Are you dead? Yes. Beautiful. There's that. And then you guys will attack this. And then Met cluster complete. I want to claim this guy, and we're going to reinstall this thing somewhere where it won't do a whole lot of damage if it gets fucked. We're going to claim all the rest of that. But yeah, Met cluster done, and nobody's too much hurt. And then we'll deconstruct the rest. Just that simple. It is admittedly a whole lot fucking harder when this is on an actual difficulty. That is hard. But unfortunately, we don't have to worry about that. Structure. I want a uranium wall there. I need a uranium door here. I'm gonna make uranium doors. Ah, the floors. Nope, not concrete, sandstone. Get that done. You. Why are you out here? I thought I put you to housemaids. I didn't, but I will now. Two days off. I've got to get new pillows. Hey, no. What was that about? Just walk up and chomp me on the elbow like that? What is wrong with you? They're silly kitties. How goes the loading process? Completely loaded. Good. Alright, so that's all done. Let's get our line back. Ah, poor little alpaca out there caught on fire. Whoops. Now we do have an unstable power cell that generates 400 extra watts of power. You just really, nobody needs to touch it, which is why it's up here in an empty room, because those go boom, boom, boom. Lots of booms. Well, let's move that one there. I can't really reach a lot of the stuff that's in here from there. Might be able to. No, because that one's already there. All right, let's find us another spot. Let's try there. I won't be able to get all the goodies out of there, but we could try. We can get some. I need to start focusing on uranium and plasteel. I need to make sure my ground penetrating scanner is up. It is. Sweet. Okay, once this is done, we can actually go over to the menagerie. We're close enough to year 40. We can start getting some of that done. What do I need? I need hollers. Ah, my xenogerms. They all need Centurion xenogerms. Damn. I really need to make one of my Centurions. Can infect other people with a Centurion. But then again, they'll all be able to infect the Centurion after that. And I don't want, like... technically, I'm not a zombie plague. More like a natural disaster. I can make them base armor. Do I have enough to get them kited out? I should, but it's going to take for fucking ever. I can send what I've got because I'm not planning on everybody being over here. Okay. Let's do another shuttle. We'll send both. See what contents are in here. Just a little bit of chem fuel. Set to load. Let's send... What kind of sets do I need over there? Oh boy. I don't remember. That's alright. Keep the vac suits. Let's send... We're still making recon armor, and I'm not supposed to... Oh no, we didn't make those. I found those. Cataphract armor. We got one set of prestige. Got 2 shield packs, 1 turret. Let's send a couple of smoke pops. Yeah. And I'll get on that. And where is this heat wave at? It's not here. Here. Yeah. So I'm not to worry about that either. There's a kidney outside, guys. Go get it. We'll wait till that's loaded. We'll send Lulu, Ryan, and Kaz. Kaz, are you sweet on anybody? Kaz and Issa. So we'll send these 4 in the ships, and then we'll have them both far skip to the menagerie. Drop all the goodies, get them loaded up, put it all inside, and that's going to take a hot minute. I also need to figure out, oh boy, 4 viewers this morning. Thanks guys, coming and hanging out. Appreciate the shit out of that. Let me go over here. That is a waste pack atomizer. I just need to get the ratio of how many they can destroy in a day. Two waste packs per day. What's the capacity? Alright, 24 waste packs in 12 days. Alright, since we're only going to go with bandwidth 1. How many can you support? 4.8 mechanoids per thing. 4.8 per atomizer. Okay, let's see what our ratio is. I have... How many do I have on my map? 7. Okay. Let's do a little bit of head CMS here to make sure I got my ratios right. Okay, I've got 7 atomizers. They can support up to 4.8 mechs. which is 33.6. I currently have 1, 2, 3. Oh boy. Is there not an easier way to count these fuckers? No, there's not. Let's do it. I've got 37. So I am over by some, but that's because my battle mechs normally aren't working like that. So let's get my battle mechs where they need to be again. Go ahead and get them turned off so they're not fucking with my ratios. Don't be fucking with my ratios, guys. And then I've got one Scyther down here that's not being controlled by Homeboy. Is that everybody? Yes. Mad Chinchillas. I don't think I have to worry about the Mad Chinchillas. And there's one Scyther that's not controlled by Zan, so we're going to figure out which one it is. Alright, I'll take control of that one. And that one. And that should have Zan's whole crew back to where they're supposed to be. Gotta move them to control group 2 if they're not already. A Manhunter pack. Am I worried? No. No worries here. Alright, let's see which work group they got put to. Work group 2. That guy there. Work group 2. Beautiful. And then you guys. Dormant self recharge. Go to sleep. Beautiful. Alright, these we're all set. Over here, other than getting our Singiphages to sleep and trying for that, these guys are out of it for a little bit. And Kaz and Issa are no longer married. Something happened there, Garnet. I gave them the Centurion genes before thinking about I was letting them loose on the colony, and it messed everybody's relationships up. You live, you learn. We got Zorro, Estrada, Vlad, and Flot. You guys coming to see? Record of the Sisters Empire 35. Can't believe we're already 5 years over what I did with the Empire. That's insane. That's literally insane. That should be everything's loaded and ready to go. So, what time is it? 3 p.m.? Should be enough time. Lulu Ryan, you guys get in the shuttle. Kaz and Garnet, you guys get in the shuttle. Over capacity. We'll drop marine armor. And a cataphract. Still no, huh? One more thing. We're just going to send them a tile away. That one's good. We're gonna send them there. I don't know that we can join caravans. We're going to try. Can't merge them. That's fine. But we are going to far skip when we're ready to launch again. Too much weight. Enough weight to fly, but not enough weight to get over there. Something fucky. Huh. I don't think I've got enough to get all the way over there. That is a long haul for a little shuttle. So it allowed me to launch, but it's not allowing me to far skip. That's 400. I definitely don't have enough chem fuel to do a run. Okay. Shit. Okay, good to know. That doesn't work. Alright, that's a shame. How are we going to get my goodies over there? How many pack animals do I have? 4? I don't know that we can load all that stuff into them. Let's try. Let's try. Let's give it a good old-fashioned try. Mesquite, caravan hitching spot. Then we're going to do a slight zone. Let's do a small stockpile zone. Right here. We're going to set this to low. Weight doesn't mess anything up. Contents. Let's clear everything out. We'll get my stuff over there. Never you worry, don't you worry about a thing. We're gonna do this one way or another. Perfect. It's 3 a.m. Gonna let people sleep. We allow all. That way there's no problems there. And then we're gonna load everybody up for a long range. We're gonna do a traditional, since we can't do the other way. Mother chunker. Well, I thought that would work. It should have worked. Alright, 6 a.m. Good enough government work. We're going to form a caravan. We're going to send them out that way. Ryan and Lulu. Kaz and Garnet. Alright. gonna add all of our elephants. And then items. Let's see. Shuttle engines. We'll have to do this all over again, but that's okay. I want 3 of those. Do I remember what all I sent? We'll figure it out. I want 2 Harbinger seeds. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm going to send the deep drills. I know that I didn't have those in the original caravan, but we'll send those. That mega screen. No. Maybe not the mega screen. Alright, I wanted a word of love. A couple of smoke pops. All of the skill trainers. Go. Books we're not worried about. We'll only have just like one small little library over there, so there's that. Half of the signal chips, which is 11. All of the nano structuring chips. All of those go. I was sending 2 of those. Send 1 each of the good things. I've got 50 elephant tusks over here. I really need to sell those if I can. Hi, kitty. Yes, you're a very good kitty. And then all of the armors, except for the back suits. As much as they can hold. Oh, the prestige. Well, not the back suits either. The back suits. Marines. Next Saturday, I will not be streaming. Me and my friends are going to go to Orlando, and we are going to go have some fun at a con. I'm not wearing a costume this time, but I do want to try to find me a nice, cute shirt to wear. So, sorry about the mic. I just hit the holy hell out of it. All the bandwidth packs. And I think that's everything. Go back. Travel supplies. No travel supplies at all. Oh, the hemagen. I do need some hemagen. Let's send 100 units. Yes. No fungus. Don't want to send any glitter world meds. We'll have to do our own glitter world meds over there. Alright, so that'll take a hot minute. What is this? Console from the Broken Dominion, being followed by mechanoids, wants to stay. Again, one of the ones that's just not worth it. We can be very discerning in our choices for quests and rewards. I think I'm sitting on more money than it's ever been moneyed in the history of Rimworld. Let's take a look at that while we wait. Graph. What is my net worth? Is that statistics? No. Damn it, cat. I did not want to take a screenshot of that, but that's fine. Let's see. Colony 123, 123, and it's definitely some figures. So 1,834,188. Colony wealth total is 4 million. Yeah. I'm really glad we're not running on a bigger difficulty. Alright, these guys get hauled urgently if they're not going to be loaded up. Now they're just getting the little bits and pieces. Go drop all this care packages. Gonna load it downstairs in the Underdark, and then we're going to pull up what we need to pull up. We got to get our Oh hell, I've got to get the storage set. There's so much to do. Wonderful. All right, now we can far skip. All the way to the menagerie. I need a target ally at the location. That's right. You. Darwin, you're not doing nothing. Get on out, buddy. All right, them. Far skip'ems. Oh boy. Far skipped out too far. Zoomed out too far. Alright, so they're there. Zoom in. Where did they land? They're here. And the elephants already took off. Little shits. Is this set to home? Perfect. Alright, so that should show up in the chat. Or in the thingy. I know, very descriptive. See ya? Show up in what thingy? My drop order. My load order for loading up the Underdark. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. And I want to bring everybody from downstairs upstairs so that way we get this shit done quick. Alright, you guys can undraft. A few inches stockpile. I'm going to leave. Is anybody holding the baby? Mickey's holding the baby. Mickey does not get to go. Exit stockpile. Everybody but Mickey. Alright, there they go. Perfect. Alright, inner stockpile. Everybody gets to go. Elephants get to stay upstairs. Imogen. The meds stay. Steel, uranium, plasteel, all the granite blocks stay. Harbinger seats have to come downstairs. The turrets stay. Deep drills have to come downstairs. All of these get to come downstairs. Kill trainers. Those for sure. Let's don't leave those outside longer than we have to. Let's bring all the wood downstairs while I'm doing it. And then all of the armors. You guys are going to have a hell of a haul day. Sorry, guys. That 20% one doesn't have to go. Leave those upstairs. And get everybody in at least decent armor. Except. Let my little babies go. Look at them. They're so cute. And then we're going to send these 4 right back home. Yeah, no gear on that elephant. We got a lot of work to do, guys. First thing first, we're going to completely destroy all this in here. Going to get that done, and then we're going to work on the outer walls. Right now, the outer walls will be as much granite as we could possibly put in there, and it's going to take a while to get that built. I've also got to find out what my actual gauges are on these side for the kill boxes, because those are going to be the only 2 ways in our base. I want to go ahead and get a trap corridor set up. What else? What else do I need? A lot. a lot. We'll be adding to our little list up here for the first time in a while. I'm like just... Eek. All right, so do I want to give them a rest day or just go ahead and send them home? I think I just need to send them home. You guys, exit stockpile. It's going to take them forever to get that haul too. And we'll just send them on another caravan. I'm waiting on Kaz. Wonderful. All right, world. Form caravan. Let's see. That's going to be... Cancel. Why did that form caravan? There. Accept. You for all the elephants. Go. Go back. Travel supplies. I wish I could uncheck that and have it like permanently disabled. Wonderful. Far skip Kaz. Get everybody home. And that is almost exactly halfway across the planet. I did good with that. Alright, where are you guys at? Where'd you guys land up? There we go. Everybody's home. The goodies are downstairs. And that is all of the things. I gotta get my mechanators up and running. Those haulers and those building bots are going to be imperative to our master plan. I've got to get the storage in. Ooh, let's go. Let's do this. And the setups are really long and boring. We're gonna have a lot of downtime where I'm just trying to find bits of interesting shit to get into. And that's just going to, you know, be higher the longer we go into the series. But it's, you know, the secondary bases, it's the goals. Once we go to actually start trying to find these animals, it's going to be interesting because we'll have to use the Beerus to do so. Which means I really have to take a look and see, you know, how I'm going to design it. The Velcro is a very good ship, but it does not have the shit that you need to actually survive in it. But not every map I can land on. So it may have to be we land it on a spot and we go to the places that I think the animals are going to be. Beerus, are you okay over there? Yes, he's fine. He's just hassling out the window. They want to go outside. They do not get to go outside. It's one of the things where it's like, nope. Let's go ahead and delete that zone because it looks like somebody was already dropping stuff in it. Fortunately, nothing that needs to be done. Let's go take our animals. You guys go back into the wildlife preserve so you don't get my floors dirty. We are making all of the things. We've got people on art already. I need to get more art from downstairs upstairs. And I need to either sell or use what we've got. So let's get that done. Exit. Oop. Exit stockpile. Items by market value, by quality. I want to go ahead and pull all the masterworks. Send those upstairs. And the legendaries. Perfect. Now I know that I still need a Novum run. We will absolutely get on that. There's just so much to do. All right, let's get up here. Everybody's gonna be hauling stuff, so I've got time to get in here and figure out what we need where. So these storage units are not the storage units for the kibble. Those storage units are going to be on either side, here and here. Small kitchens, kibble storage, so that way all that my guys have got to do on either side. So we're going to have it broken down into halves. The fabricators, the haulers will be able, and the medics will be all in basically 4 sections. So here, 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 and here. Kibble does not have to be refrigerated, but the stuff to make kibble does have to be refrigerated. We're going to be using milk as our prime carrier for the protein and goose eggs. So our geese and our cows are going to be in the center where we have the farms, and they'll be on the outer ring where we have the things, and then they'll be able to haul them in. It is going to be an intricate design on efficiency. I don't know that I can pull this off effectively. We may have to redesign it a time or two, and that's fine. I can always get my bro Tacho to help me if I need help, as he is very good at designing and really good with efficiency as well. But I'm learning. I'm a lot better now thanks to this challenge, because I've really had to stop and think about exactly what the fuck I'm doing. And yeah. Outer wall, Chris and Issa. Why? What? Issa compared Chris to a trout. Yeah, you deserve to get your ass beat for that one. That is well deserved. So I think we got most of these guys have masterwork in the bedrooms. Masterwork or legendary or better. It's down to here. Let's get these installed. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be at the edge of the beds, but that's what we're going to do. Just going to edge a bed, so that way I don't have to think about it too hard. There's only so much brain power your girl's got. Yes, I know it's 9 o'clock. So 45-minute warning, because I've got to go and do adult things this morning. Good note to self, I am completely sober. So I don't have to worry about nothing about that. But oh boy. Like, I did the drinkums. Get all these done while I'm thinking about it, so I don't have to think about it anymore. Drop those right there. Hush phone, I'm thinking. That one's got 2 arts in it. Let me fix that. Those have already got arts. That one doesn't have an art. I just need 2 more. There. And 1 there. These guys have arts, or they... Oh, they're only excellent. Let's get those out of the way. Get some legendaries in there. This is why all that planning is very important. Then we have things like this. Or we can just drop legendaries and masterworks like it's nothing. We need some in there, but I'll worry about that later. This thing needs to be moved. Just there. Beautiful. We've got an exotic goods trader. We are absolutely going to trade with them. Maybe they have my death rest gene. You know, since my Sangiphages are holding on to it like it's their last fucking bit of gene. They're being stingy with the genes. They need to stop. Gray +1. Not worried about the +1s on the colors. Paint dull, quick study. Ew. And no archive capsules either. Motherfucker. Focus. Melee. What else you got? A kind actor. Murd explores renovation. Discover a quest too. Healing enhancer, reprocess her stomach, we'll grab those. And a triple rocket launcher, why not? And the psychic shock lance. 5k, I don't even have to trade with them, but we're going to get some of these things out of the way. It's really like my guys are on it. And everybody gets a whole day. Beautiful. All right, let's go back over here and we're going to figure out what goes where in which pocket. All right, so we need, oh boy, what all do we need? We need the everythings. Let me go clean my glasses real quick because they are awfully dirty. And I'll be right back. You guys hang tight. glasses are cleaned up. I'll be able to see the finer details of the shitstorm I'm about to unleash on this place. First thing we gotta do is to get our storage, so let's get it in order. Purifido is done. Heavy frigate, we're not gonna clear the shipyard. Clear the menagerie is still a thing. We're gonna add an item. Storage setup. Outer wall. If I can spell this morning. Start. Okay. Because clear the menagerie and the outer wall. Clear the menagerie includes all of this stuff over here, so that's correct. And then once we get the outer wall up, we'll go through and knock out all these little bits of stuff. Yeah. And that's a good margin of error on the outsides. All right, so what do we want? What do we want in here? I know I want steel, plasteel, uranium, obsidian, all the goodies on one side. The fabricators in the middle. We have two fabricators here, so I want steel and component reserves in here beside those to start. So these can be set to low. Shuttle-borne assault. 10 days. We got time. Steel components. Plasteel gold is probably what I want here. But I also don't want like a full fucking shelves because the shelves are ridiculous with Stack XL. So let's go a small shelf and we'll make it out of marble so it's pretty. I'm going to do 2 steel runs per bay. A plasteel, gold. So I'll link these. Storage. Rename. Fab, steel, crit. Alright, and that one is going to be setting, storage, rename, fab, crit. These two link. We're going to go components because we need components here. Fab, component, crit. Component / gold. Okay. 3 sacks per, so let's get the storage clear. That's gonna be critical. Steel. These guys, clear all. I can see you. Plasteel. Nope. Nope, you're gonna spill stuff all over my computer. No. Bad kitty. Alright, this one is crit, clear all. Components. Nope. Shit. Storage, clear all. Components. Kitty, I don't know what to tell you other than you've got to stop. You're being a brat. And gold. Alright, that fixes that. These are going to be low. And I need Hospital. That's gonna be one of these rooms up here for sure. Because that's closest to there. That's gonna be the deluxe bedroom. Hospital. And that's really close to the storage units here. So let's do these first 4 bays on either side as I link them all. These are going to be air conditioned, so I don't have to worry. Let's go storage. Let's go storage. Let's go clear all. We're going to put that down to low. I want medicine stored upstairs. That's right. So we're going to go manufactured. No medicine, no drugs, no chem fuel. Raw resources, yes. No plant matter. Items, weapons, all apparel. No tainted. No corpses. Copy. Paste. Okay. That should be good enough for government work. Now, our problem with our bricks. We're going to do our bricks. I don't want them to have to run through walls to get shit. Our bricks are out to stay outside for the moment. I need to bring up food and components. Yeah. Okay. We're getting started a little bit earlier. That's okay. All right, let's get my guys out here. Okay, so who is baby mama? I think it's Mickey. Mickey and Darwin. Nope. Mickey and Atu. What the baby? Whose baby is this? Yep. It's Mickey and Hubert. Nope. Atu. Mickey and Atu. Alright, Mickey and Atu stay underground. Gear and Nadej can come out. So let's do that. Exit the stockpile. Not the baby. Alright, no Mickey. No Atu. Items. We want to take upstairs a good bit of components. We have a lot of shit to fix. We're going to send up 100. We're going to send up 25 each of the medicines. Who has texted me this morning? Nobody. It's just a reminder of my hair appointment. Let's go to a barber. Bring up all the smoke leaves, so let them stay. I gotta bring up this psychite tea. We don't have that much left. Incendiary shells. I think we have enough steel outside. If not, we'll bring out more. Mech links we're not ready for yet. We have 2. Let's get our harbinger seeds out. We can send people back down here for stuff. Some elephant and the thrumbo horns. That way we can sell them. What's up? The weapons. Whose weapon is that? I gotta figure out who they're bonded to. Chain, heavy, sniper. Let's go the heavy SMGs. Let's bring out the shotguns. Let's bring out the snipies. Those we can bring up. And then I'll bring everybody down here to get their gear on, because I want to set it. It's a bulk goods trader over here. Chris, go trade. This one we can also reinstall. Oh, in a moment. Do we want anything? Can fuel Nutrimine. Components, advanced component, and scrap a little bit of extra cloth. We can sell shit we're not using. We can almost sell the shit we're not using. Holy cats. How much of that shit did I bring home with me? Answer: a lot. Okay. Cat, you gotta move, buddy. Pretty sure they don't have jeans. But I can sell my extra ones. Good enough. Good enough for government work, I say. We'll get these hauled in. And they should be done loading everything up here. Yep, they're already on it. So let's unforbid all those shelves and these shelves. And then I just want to make sure that I did not add chunks on those. Oh, you can't put chunks on those, so that's fine. Make sure I didn't put bricks in there. Yep, gotta fix that, like, immediately. Alright, there we go. That should be good. Yes. We'll toggle that back on. And they'll get that pretty well fixed pretty shortly. And we'll have power back. Food. I forgot to bring them up food. View. Let's stockpile these two items. Send them with some food. We'll send the berries. $400 of those. We'll send up about 2,000 units of those. And all the rice. It's easier just to grab the ones that are already done, but okay. Guess that was on their way. Yes, I know you guys are starving. That's why we're going to get these hauled urgently. That way you guys can't starve. Here. You guys work on that. Work on that. Let's get that attached. So one, we have power. And you are not blocked. There's just no wind. Precious. She can't work on that. Ren can, though. Warwick, get this one. Queen. Work on that one. We need a crematorium in here, or I need to put the seeds in. Let's go ahead and install those. Let's plant them. Kill boxes on either side. Let's put them out here where... need more fertile terrain. Well, let's put them right here then. We could probably take those floors up. Maybe. We'll see. But we are getting power. Go ahead and turn that other alarm off real quick. Because I know I have to leave the house by 10, which means I gotta get up here by 9:45. And we have had a 3-hour stream. So not bad. I got a lot of shit done that I wanted to get done too. Everybody's fixed up. Faces of Time is disrespected. Yes, because I don't have columns in here. Where was I going to put the columns? Can't do that there. Let's get some jade columns in here just to make it a little bit more better. So we'll do 2 there. I don't have enough jade stored. Not jade then. Okay, well then. I didn't want no jade pillars in there. No way. Let's do marble then. That's gonna be the prettiest. Do 2 there. 2 there. And then clean the chronometer. Just got some floors that haven't been done either. Sandstone. Cancel these because it just needs the 1. There is a damn meteorite in here. What you doing in my base, buddy? Get out of my base. I should now be respected. And chess tables need chairs. Gotta move that chest table. It's in the way of the doorway. I'll put it here. Yeah, we'll get this all redesigned. Don't you guys worry about nothing. Right now, this is just bare basic minimum. It has bare basic minimum, and it's like this is like mid-level starter base here. That's importante. Power, batteries, power. I think I'm going to do the top two for power because this is all grasslands. We're going to take advantage of that. We're going to take advantage of every bit of that. Also, we're going to go ahead and deconstruct this over here. So zone, remove roof area. Go ahead and take the roof down. Deconstruct that so that way it's not disrespected. Ba-da-da-da. Oof, the good brain itch. Alright, we're not going to remove the roof over the batteries just yet. Two kitchens, one throne room, one rec room, double beds for my couples, two dining rooms, a fabrication area, a storage area, a deluxe bedroom for my one singular head honcho, hospital. And I've got one more room that's open for interpretation. We're probably going to have that be a hay. No, because hay needs to be stored cold. And we do need maybe a kibble storage. Maybe. I don't know. We're going to think about that. We've got one room to play with here. A whole lot of room to expand, but this is like... We're not prime basing this. We're just trying to make sure that it has the infrastructure to support all the motherfucking animals I'm going to capture. It's going to be a lot. Opal, can I get you to work on those so I can get the gold and components stored, pretty please? To select all urgently. All urgently. Don't think I sent up any in advance. I should take those right there. If I've done everything correctly. We're gonna find out. I also need lights in the center way. And Theta and Mew are up here. Send them back downstairs. Power supplies are going to be after we get the outer wall up. And to do that, I need to start tearing this down. Let's see how the roofs are doing. Got a little bit of roof left to remove. Gear! Queen's got it, never mind. Like, dude. Alright, let's get a good decon order up here. For now... everything to there. And everything over to here. Yes. Take a look at that assault quest. Timekeeper's Dynasty. Honor plus 12. 14 soldiers to carry out the attack. Versus 4 wasters. Oh, we can totally do that. We'll get that for the honor. Alright, so who are we going to send? I want to send... my singing pages... Ryan. And then let's grab 3 melee artists. Required 14 colonists. Let's send Binks to try out her new legumes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 more. Captain, Brienne, Martina. And Odin. We love us a good Martina. 15 minutes till the end of stream. I may do this and I may go ahead and drop so that way I can get everything, all the adulting shit I need done today done. And we're coming back later this afternoon with some Guild Wars. We're going to be doing Eye of the North. And that's starting around 2. We have arrived. 4 wasters, no mortars, but there's a turret up there. Beautiful. We're going to put our guys over here. And then this dude has frag grenades. Let's take care of those. Maybe frag or tox grenades. Yeah. We're going to accept that with Ryan. Where's my Ryan boy? There he is. Alright, we're going to deconstruct and undraft these guys and let them go do the things. And we'll send all the goodies home. Alright. Set to load all of my colonists. The components. I'll grab the steel while I'm here. And nothing else. Nothing else tickles the fancy. Get this all loaded and get this set up. Go check on the menagerie one more time to make sure everybody's all right. And then not bad for a morning run. We almost got to year 40. Almost. And everybody auto jumps. Alright, storage is built. food is in. We'll get the rest of the food hauled urgently. That way it's not out here languishing. Meds need to go. Components need to go. The weapons will be fine out here for a hot minute. But I do want to go ahead and install some turrets. One on either side. We'll do the same thing for the other side. We're just trying to get a little bit of, just a little bit of cover. Everything else out here can wait until we get back. Gotta go downstairs and armor everybody up, which is admittedly going to take a while. Is there anything else? No. I think that's just about as far as we can go this morning, and me still get my adulting shit done today. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. At one point we had like 70 of you guys in here, and that's fucking amazing. Thank you for coming and hanging out. We're going to be back later this afternoon for some Guild Wars, tomorrow some more Rimworld, and hopefully some more Guild Wars as well. I love you guys. I'm going to see you later. You guys have a fantastic Saturday. I'm going to see you later. Love you. See